The players arriving at the arena earlier, hyped up to take the court. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. On Sunday, and then on Tuesday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all. Here we go.
Hey, yo, right here. What's the screen?
Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Motley. Pass to Wainwright. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Hammond. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Wainwright. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Walter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Hammond. He hits the back iron and sends the shot.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Wainwright. Pass to Motley. Stripped it away. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Walter. Can't hit from in close. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Fires away from outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
Yeah, number one in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. They grab their own miss, lays it up and banks it in.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Lewis. Here's Hammond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Walter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lets it fly. No good with the wing jumper. Pass to Wainwright. Out to the wing for the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's blocked. Here's Walter. Stolen by Lewis. Here's the break. No good on the three.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Five on the clock. There's the pick. With the step back. Hammond. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for him.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
To the paint. Pass to Walter. The 19-foot shot. Bank shot. No good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Inside. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
Substitution on the court.
Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Daly. He's covered by Brown. Here's Daly. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Lets a floater go. And here's Brown outside. And Caboclo pulls it down.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Daly misses from close range. Gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. Driving in. Second chance effort. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Caboclo. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that ties it up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here is Brown. Hasn't made one yet. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Some last season stats for him. put up about 7 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hodge. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Caboclo. To the left wing. This one for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Hammond. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. The 3 ball. Here's Caboclo. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. 6 to shoot. Smith on the wing from the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh yeah, you're done.
Lee passes to Brown.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession, trailing by 4. There's a good screen. Pass to Hodge. And Caboclo pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second
Greg,
team
you look
foul.
at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Bottoms, he's checked in for Smith. To the inside. Floats one up. It doesn't go for him. Portland just 35% so far. Brown outside. It's good from long range. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the finish.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Caboclo, looking to end the run. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Caboclo. Caboclo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wainwright. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. A little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Caboclo. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
For the away team. Number 10.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and that's a foul called on Bobby.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalties.
The visitors on defense. It's a 3-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Connects from 3-point range.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Brown outside. It's up a 3. Here's Lewis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So both teams changing it up here. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Caboclo. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get. Let's take a look at the numbers for Bottoms. How he did last season. He was around 7 points a game last year. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Caboclo. Over to the left wing. Daly. On the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Hammond. Offline with his 3. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bottle the shot.
To the wing right side. A 3-pointer off the mark. Gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And it's Wainwright with the rebound.
enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his balance, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
So both teams making some changes here.
Daly at the line for one.
Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Personal foul, fifth team foul. At the line for your home team, number 16. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Just 5 on the clock. Benoit drills the three-pointer.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Team.
.158 left to play here in the half. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. The three. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession.
Into the lineup of your home team, number 41, Malachi Brown.
1:03 left in the first half of the game. Here's Lewis. It's good. Lewis has got 7 points in the game. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Daly. Boom! He jams it straight down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
That was an, okay, let's say that was an play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. 9 points in the game so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Leading by just 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man. The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, 50% from the floor. Here's Walter. The tray. Score the baskets. Number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 19.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Daly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Daly at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pass to Lewis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lewis has got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
I would like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Pass to Wainwright to the right side. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Hammond. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Walter. Down low. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
47% from the floor, getting it done. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
That is a hard-won rebound. Man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Pass to Wainwright. Here's Walter. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. All alone. It's not going to go for him.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They set the pick. Here's Hammond. Drains the three-pointer.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Here's Wainwright. Here's Motley. Second shot opportunity. Here's Walter. Buries the jump shot. Walter's got his second basket of the night.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And he drives in. Here's Hammond. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your home team, Hammond. Shooting 1.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wainwright. Pass to Motley. Fires from deep. And it's Wainwright missing. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Left of the wing, intercepted. To the middle.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Donaldson. Here's Walter. He's covered by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Hammond. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Donaldson. Still scoreless. No good from the wing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
From past the arc. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
To the left side wing. Walter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walter's got 7 points in the game. corner, Brown. For three. It's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Donaldson. For the lead. He can't hit that time. Got a solid 6 of 11 and shooting here in the third quarter. That one's not going to go. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. .133 left in the third quarter. That ties the game.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. To the paint. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Hodge can't get it to go. Gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Walter. Poked away. It's stolen by Brown. And here they come. Here's Hodge. It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big time rejection.
Both teams will make substitutions. Inside. Misses and the dry spell continues. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bottoms is checked in for Smith.
Number 12, Wainwright.
20 seconds left to play here in the third. Takes a step back. The screen from Brown. The 3. And it's Wainwright with the rebound. Stolen. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Brown, and it's Lee in at the 1. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Cabot to take the lead. And Lee pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. From deep. Hodge pulls it in. And the ball at 42%. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
That one doesn't go.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
It's good. He has 28 points for the game.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Sinks the triple.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his reign. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Awaiting foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team. Number 22. Number 22.
The visitors on defense. They trail by 6. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Out to the right wing. He gets it in there.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Brown. Here's Hammond. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your home team, Hammond. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Daly. Nailed from 3-point land.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Hammond. And Caboclo pulls it down. Caboclo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Walter. And they recover. Wainwright's shot is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Lee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the home team has possession. They've led by as much as 10. There's the screen. To the inside. It's deflected. Basket counts. He has 38 in the game.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Here's Daly. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Hammond, and it's blocked. To the wing on the left. Pass to Wainwright to tie it up. Gonna go that time. Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Brown sets a screen for Lee. Oh, good on the triple. On a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Wainwright. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Both teams deciding to change it up.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on the ball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Walter. There's the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Off target at the rim. Not exactly 2/3. Fish has to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Pass to Wainwright. Here's Walter. Oh, and they take the lead. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime on this one. It's been that kind of a game.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Motley.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Hammond. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Get ready.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Lets it go with a 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.